farm log, cow patty date, 7/14/16. Reminder. Hey everybody, and welcome to our vlog. This is what, our fourth and fifth?
Fourth and fifth?
Yeah, we're just going to
Fourth
knock two
fifth?
out at one time.
One time. You're going to be a... I can't say that. You're going to be mean and make me do two of them, huh?
No.
No? Just one?
I'm just trying to figure out the fourth or fifth one. And
I think it's 4.
how many times do you think
But
it's
you keep thinking it was 5. But I try to remind you that that was wrong because you cheated on me. You did one without me. Yes, you did.
No. I'm just wondering how many more it's going to take before you stop laughing when I say cow patty day.
It's funny.
Just wondering.
You don't think it's funny?
I think it's humorous.
I'm sorry, my foot itches.
Okay, let's scratch it.
I got eaten by mosquitoes.
Okay. Well, you know what tomorrow is, right?
Friday.
Friday.
What's Friday?
You know what Friday means, right?
Friday means football. No.
We don't watch the foosball.
Oh. What do we watch? We watch, oh! We watch the Homestead Network.
Well, really, we only watch one show because the other show is us.
These guys.
These guys.
Yeah.
We kick it off. Friday, 8 p.m. Eastern. We're from 8 to 9. And then from 9 to 10 comes our buddies down there at Go for Green Living. I always want to break into his song, but I can never remember how it starts.
I don't know.
I always just want to break into his song, but then he would probably call me and say, don't ever sing that again.
Yeah. I always get to the most important part of the whole song. Serving you, Yahweh. That's always... Yeah, that's...
And he's got it in that what would you say, like a bluegrass kind of thing?
Yeah, it kind of sounds
He
like...
needs an electric guitar, and he needs to just bust out like Eddie Van Halen.
No. It's good right where it's at.
Do the Guns N' Roses scream, living for you, Yahweh.
No. No.
We'll change it up a little bit.
No.
Just saying.
No. Yeah, but change is not always good in that kind of situation.
I don't know.
Anyway.
Maybe he should sing it like a little like AC/DC.
DC. Oh, you're funny. Not. Anyway. So, no, I got the reference.
Anyway, look, we also kind of want, you guys are so kind. We put that chicken tractor.
We?
Wow.
We put that out. I had nothing to do with that video. This is one time where I will be happy to say I didn't help. No, I'm kidding.
No, don't touch. No touchy. No. You guys are so kind. We put out that chicken tractor video, and that has to probably be one of the worst videos that we've put out.
I don't know. Blaze and I were talking because we had to run to the Walmart. But one thing we think is that over the years, your expectations have gotten higher too.
Well,
so between the two,
anything that could have gone wrong with that video went wrong.
and you were trying really hard to make sure that you got good close-ups of everything you did, because everything we try to do, we want it to be educational and instructional. And
that was the first video that we done where we were putting something together step by step,
right?
By step.
But that's what we like to do, and maybe now you can feel a little bit of the frustration. Like when we were doing the milk, you always pick on me, but like the butter video, and I had to do the same thing like over and over and over again, and now
that didn't bother me.
Of course it didn't bother you. You weren't in front of the camera when we were doing that.
What bothered me is that we did all of those steps, and we did it over and over again, and then we got it in here to post-production, and stuff like the audio was just
disappeared.
gone.
It's gone.
So we did our pathetic attempt at some comic relief with the voiceover.
I think I know what happened.
It was a gremlin.
Did you get your camera wet? Did you feed it after midnight?
Our next video is going to be on the appropriate times and inappropriate times to reference 80s movies.
Come on!
So please join us tomorrow as we give lots of examples of bad attempts of referencing 80s movies.
Come on, that was funny.
That was horrible. That was worse than the Toad joke.
No, the Toad joke was funny.
We're going to take a little survey here. We're going to take a timeout from the vlog. Please comment below. Yay or nay, whether or not
This
yay,
is funny.
It's funny, or nay, it wasn't funny and we need psychiatric help. My son, last night, taking the dog out, wasn't he? Or something?
Yeah.
And he started
knocking on my front window. My bedroom window. Just real light. And I knew it was him. And I was like, Blaze, stop. Leave me alone. I'm trying to go to sleep. He keeps knocking. So finally, I did what anybody would do. And I swung back this sheet that we keep for a curtain.
Those are redneck curtains, by the way.
That's just because I'm lazy and I won't make curtains. I got to do that. But anyway. And yes, now you have it on film. But, so I swing back.
You won't let me buy them either, so.
I swing back the sheet. And here's my son with this little bitty frog up against the window. And I'm like, what are you doing? He says, Mom, there was an illegally parked frog out here.
I'm going to stop right here. If this is the part where bad puns and bad jokes make you physically ill, now's the time to just fast forward.
And I said, what? He said, there was an illegally parked frog out here on the sidewalk. And I said, are you kidding me? And he goes, but don't worry, Mom. He's been towed. I laughed for like 20 minutes. I thought it was so funny. Like it was so, and you could tell this from your perspective on the story. You didn't know what had happened because I was laughing so hard. You didn't even know where it came from. It was so funny.
Yep,
oh,
yep,
made me laugh.
yep. Squirrel. Had a squirrel over there catch my attention during the bad joke.
Yeah, anyway.
But,
so,
this vlog was our apology for the chicken tractor video. And now the bad joke. And to remind everybody of Homestead Network.
Friday, Saturday, and Sunday.
Friday, Saturday, Sunday.
Yep.
Starts with yours truly.
Yep.
You know, I think I know why Brad chose us to go first.
Why?
We got farm cred, yo.
No. I don't know why you do that.
I do that for one person.
Oh, yeah, for Karen.
For her husband.
Oh, for her husband, Brian.
Brian.
Yes.
Because now he goes around to the house, and every time he sees her, she told us this in a message that we created a monster, because he'll go around and going, I got farm cred.
Speaking of Karen, she made a comment
on the chicken tractor video.
Yes.
She had some questions, so I wanted to answer those real quick for you, Karen. Mostly just on the vlog, because one, you're very loyal. You always engage, and you always got such wonderful, nice things to say to us. So your farm cred goes up, yo. But she asked about
since it was so lightweight.
Do we have any issues with predators or anything like that?
Now that's one of the reasons you use the bigger PVC, right?
Well,
that's part of it.
Yes, and so far we have not had any issues with predators. Now, if we start to have a big storm come through where it's projecting high winds, we will definitely run out there, and we have old tent stakes that have string tied to them, and we'll lay it over top tapping in just for extra security. But I mean, if you got a lot of coyotes or feral dogs in your area and stuff like that, then I mean, not much is really going to stop them anyway.
No, that's what I was when I saw that comment. That's what I was thinking, is that, you know, even our heavy wooden ones, the fact remains that what your main structure is covered with is hardware cloth or upholstery netting, either way. So, and that stuff, if an animal wants to get through it, they're going to get through it.
Well, remember, our very first chicken tractors, and then if you want to go back in time
and look at the really
old videos,
right.
We have a chicken tractor video that's almost identical to Salatin's chicken tractors.
Right. They were smaller scale, but yeah.
Right. And if you look forward a little bit in those videos, you'll see predator control in the homestead. What is it? 1, 2, and
2 and 3, maybe.
2 and 3.
Yeah.
Where we lost a bunch of those broilers because we got a possum dug up underneath, and then a coon just pulled the hardware cloth apart. So if the critter wants to get in there, he's going to get in there.
Now, the ones that are like an accidental kind of thing, like maybe like our dog. Everybody has seen our dog's a little klutzy. He's still a puppy. And I can imagine him running around and knock it. But I don't think it would, not that he would knock it over, but maybe move it a little bit, because I mean, he's heavy. He's, you know, but as far as that goes, that was not my concern as much as, and I've voiced this, but I keep getting shut down on this, but I feel like it might help to have a ledge or something for them to be able to roost or to get up off the ground. And that only comes from our prior experience at a different homestead where literally all of our animals were down at the bottom of the hill.
It was a 45-degree thing.
And so the rain would come wash down, and it could take animals out. And the other thing I have to think about too is we've been so dry lately that I would think rain would soak. We would have a lot of soaking up first.
It all depends on how heavy it comes down.
Yeah.
So if it comes down too heavy, it would
wash out.
It's just going to wash. But the spot where we got them running, you also got to take into consideration back at our old place. We were struggling for grass.
Yes, that's true.
And
out there they have plenty.
There's plenty of grass.
Yeah.
So
we'll let you know how it goes. We've got some rain predicted this weekend.
But we'll do an update on it. And speaking of our videos, now that we've run that one
into the ground, we're beating a dead horse.
We are going to set a schedule for our videos from now on. I know a lot of you guys that's been with us for a long time. I've been putting them out on this day. We basically, when we were going to make something or something would come up,
we would just go ahead.
We would just real quick shoot a video and then put it out there, and you really wouldn't know what day it was on. Well, we're going to put the brakes on that. We're going to put a little consistency to our channel, and we're going to put a video out every Wednesday.
And the reason for that is because when we're doing our live show on Fridays, and so that gives us a chance to kind of recuperate after that content. And then we're probably going to start working on more content for our website and maybe a podcast. So we'll be doing that at the beginning of the week, to where then we'll release the video on Wednesdays.
And we'll throw our vlogs in from here and there when we real quick gotta come out and say something and yada yada. Or if something happens that just really moves us and we want to do a real quick video, we may shoot that out. It's constantly gonna be on Wednesday, but we're not stopping ourselves just at Wednesday. Right.
There will be a content video put out on Wednesdays.
Right. So we want to let you guys know that. Also.
Go ahead.
Oh, you want to tell him?
No.
You want me to tell him? You want to tell him?
No, you tell him.
You sure you don't want to tell him?
I don't know what I'm going to tell him, so you go ahead and tell him.
It's going to be your thing.
That's my thing.
It's your thing. You're the one on the phone.
Oh,
that thing.
Yeah, that thing. Yeah. I can't even take a good selfie, so I don't know why you got me in charge of it.
Because you're the one with the phone.
Oh, well, you know.
Big Bear Homestead is now on Instagram.
Yay!
So if you're on Instagram, please come on over. Follow us.
I posted a picture today.
Did she not just put a...
But it wasn't a selfie. It was a picture. We had really, really cool green pepper. Well, it wasn't green. It was purple. My favorite color. It was like an early birthday gift. It was pretty cool. I'm sorry. Go ahead. Speak.
You just said you were... No.
I just said I don't do selfies.
You already made the first post.
I did. I just said my
That's
favorite
awesome.
color.
See, I didn't even know
It's
how to
purple.
post. I didn't even know until today that Instagram was just
just for phones?
Just for phone.
You probably didn't even know it was just for pictures.
No, I didn't know that either. Nope, didn't know that either.
Baby.
Yo. Yo.
You stay right there, and I'll stay over here with the with the computer stuff.
Me and the pigs, yo. We just gonna root around on the homestead.
Leave the heavy lifting to me. As
if. Whatever.
So anyway, Instagram.
So please come on over, follow us on Instagram. We gotta start putting that in the videos, so that's gonna be fun to see how many times we forget to say that at the end of the video.
Well, the thing I'm having a hard time with, and I think it's see, I always get confused with this stuff because everybody bleeds into everything else. It's like you go into Facebook, but then you'll see hashtag on Facebook. But isn't hashtag supposed to be Twitter?
I don't know.
Because then I saw hashtag on Instagram. So is that like some kind of thing where...
It's a hashtag.
Is that some kind of thing where you're supposed to be able to...
You remember
like
how
you're tagging or
you
stuff?
remember how I learned about hashtag?
How?
My Father's Day gift. My son carved out a beautiful piece of wood and he put hashtag world's greatest dad.
Yeah.
When I woke up, it was up there and I'm like,
where's the one?
What? I don't even rate a number? I'm just number symbol world's greatest dad? And he was like, that's a hashtag, Dad. I'm like,
no, that's a number sign.
I said, well, what the heck is a hashtag? Oh, Dad. And that's when I got my lessons on Twitter.
Yeah.
And then I tweeted.
You learned how to tweet.
I tweeted shortly after that.
Yeah.
But, so, that's where we are.
Yep.
That's where we will be.
Yep.
And that's the way it was.
And I got really bad mosquito bites.
I'm sorry. So, let's see, we covered the apology for the chicken tractor video, the reminder for tomorrow. Hey, tell a friend, tell a stranger, walk down the street holding a sign.
We want to hit 50 people tomorrow. We've been up to 30. I want to see if we can hit 50. Do you think we could get enough people to reach out to friends to get us up to 50 tomorrow?
I believe.
You do?
Mm-hmm.
I think it would be awesome.
I believe.
Yeah. Well, let's see if we can do it. That would be really cool.
That would be uber cool.
Yeah. We hit like 33, 34.
Hashtag cool.
No. Yeah. We got to do hashtag 50. Wait, that's number 50.
This is why I drink.
Tea.
Tea. And water, Doug. I still drink water.
Still drink water.
I'm down to maybe 3 or 4 glasses of tea a day, and the rest is water. I have 1 cup of coffee in the morning, and then I start with my water, and then I have
tea at lunch.
Tea at lunch, and then I have tea a couple more times about midday, and then this will be my last glass of tea. As a matter of fact, I've been milking this one for the better part of an hour because there's no more ice in it.
Yeah.
And so you might as well just put a nipple on it. But you've forced me to look at myself, and I have changed slowly.
Mm-hmm. We don't even have the air on.
No, we don't, do we?
We don't. See? Mm-hmm.
you will be proud. So, I think this is where we can end it now, because now we're just rambling.
Okay. Well, go ahead. End it. You got all your little spiel, and remember to add Instagram.
We don't do that on the vlogs.
Yeah, you do. Oh, you don't? No? Oh, no, you don't. You don't say tell everybody. Yeah, you do. You do.
And this is why Superman works alone.
You, Superman?
He works alone too.
Yeah.
So, anyway, we appreciate y'all stopping in, checking out the old vlog. And again, we apologize for the chicken tractor video. That crazy frog joke. Thousands of apologies. Don't forget, if you're on Instagram, please go over. Please, please, please tell a friend. We want to try to hit 50 tomorrow. And like always, have a nice day.